This is Naija, and I'm so glad you're back visiting my channel again for another encounter in enlightenment. So this video, it's all about lucid dreaming and OBEs and dreaming in particular. I have had, well, before I go into my experiences with those things, just know that lucid dreaming is when you wake up in a dream. You realize
You give me butterflies. You give me butterflies inside. You give me butterflies.
that you are awake, and you realize that you are conscious of the fact that you're dreaming. Okay, and then you can start doing a whole lot of things. OBEs is like when you leave your physical body, and it's but anyway, I have had many of dreams, and a lot of them have been vivid. I remember a lot of them, even without writing them down. And I used to think that everybody remembers the dreams, and then I used to think I was strange because I remembered it so vividly. Like I could remember that so and so. I might remember that. Most of the time I remember the name, and then I remember what they were wearing, and then I remember what they said. But then when you get further into the day, if you don't write it down, you start forgetting all those things and stuff like that. So I remember an incident too when I really wanted to get into out-of-body experiences. When my oldest son, when he was younger, he used to have these dreams about the light, and he used to be afraid of the light, and I used to have to explain to him, like, you don't have no reason to be afraid and everything like that. And I really didn't know much about out-of-body experiences and dream states and everything like that, and I just spoke from the heart because I didn't want him to be scared and fearful, and it was a little scary to me, but I didn't think of my son as crazy at all. Like some people were like, oh, that's crazy talk and this and that. No, it's not crazy talk. It's a part of life, and it's some things that I feel like are missing that people don't pay attention to, that is a part of our being, So in one incident, he came to me and said that he woke up and flew in my room. So he wasn't all the way awake. He did an OBE and he saw me sleeping. And I think he told me some other things, but I was just amazed because kids can do that. And then he said he spoke to people in the light and everything like that. I still never understood that whole concept about how he speaks to the light and stuff like that. But as he got older, he said he feared the light. But I don't know. Maybe we can come back with another video and he can explain like his experiences with the light and everything like that. But I know when I spoke to a couple of spiritual friends, they told me that it's okay, that it's nothing bad or anything like that, which I didn't feel that it was anything bad. But you should always go with your intuition. If you feel like it's a bad presence around, or you speaking to something that's drawing that kind of energy, then most likely you're right. I didn't feel like that with him. Like he's a very spiritual boy. He's very intelligent. But anyway, back to me. I vividly remember my dreams, and I should write them down. I write some of them down, and I feel like when you're lucid dreaming, I think it's a big aspect to the whole lucid dreaming thing, because I feel like there's so much more to it. Like they say how when you go into your dream state and you you reenact something that you want to happen in the physical, and then it manifests. I think there's just so much more to lucid dreaming and out-of-body experiences. Like Robert Monroe, I have a lot of Robert Monroe's books, and he's done a lot of research on out-of-body experiences and everything like that, and how he was able to visit friends and family like across the states, planets, visit other beings and deities and all sorts of things. Whether you believe it or not, it's really up to the individual and your experience, So I've had many experiences, and there's many other people out there that have experiences and spoke about, lucid dreaming, out-of-body experiences, and all of that stuff. So you don't have to believe me or believe what I'm saying. You have to be able to experience it from yourself. Because when I first heard about these things, I didn't disbelieve, but I wanted proof. And the only proof is in the pudding. You eating the pudding. You know, so that experience, you got to have that experience. Once you have the experience, then you know it's real. Right? Like many a times, like I feel like I'm in this trance state and I hear voices, and not like schizophrenia. That's a little bit different to me. I feel like that's out of control mental chatter, where you're in between stages of dimensions and you're not clear on where you're at, if you understand what I'm saying. But I'm no PhD in that field. That's just my opinion. But what I mean by voices is like I know that I'm about to awake, but I'm still sleeping, and then I'll hear voices like they're speaking, not to me directly, but they're speaking, and I hear them. I'm like, what are they? I hear what they're talking about. Like in one incident when I was sleeping, and I know that I was about to awake, I heard two females. They were speaking about me laying down in the bed, and then when I woke up, I realized, no, I was waking up, and then I think I noticed them, and then they was like, oh, she notices us, and then I woke up. So, you know, and then I had another incident where I think I was at my mom's house one time, and I was trying to attempt to do an OBE, and then I went, I think I did it, but I didn't get a chance to look at my physical body, which is my goal. I want to come out of my body, I want to turn around, and I want to look at me sleeping. I don't know, I just want to do that. But anyway, I woke up, no, I was still sleeping, right? And then I got out of bed, where I was at my mom's house. I left the room, and then something started speaking to me, and I was asking that person questions about, I guess, different things. And then I felt like the person, like right here, like you didn't feel the physical, but you felt like a presence, like right here. And then I kind of felt the breath, kind of like right here. I don't know if it was breath or just something like talking to me, and I was just like asking questions, and then I was going down the stairs, and then I mentioned something, and that person left or disappeared. So I wasn't afraid or anything like that. And some people might say, oh, you should be afraid because you can attract demons, blah, blah, blah. Look, like attracts like. Since I ain't no demon, I ain't attracting no demons, all right? So, I've spoke to my spirit guides before. I've always wanted to speak to my spirit guides. I've always wanted to communicate with them, and it took me a while to communicate with them, and it was always through a dream, and I always wanted to do it like in my physical reality, but it was always in a dream that I spoke to my spirit guides and everything like that. And I should probably write what they say to me down too, but I don't. But anyway, let me know if you've had any out-of-body experiences and your successes on it, and your comments and questions on lucid dreaming as well. If you had lucid dreaming, do you believe in lucid dreaming? Do you believe in outer-body experiences? Let me know in the comment box below. Okay? So thank you so much for listening to my experiences. I don't want to keep this video too long, and I have like a host of other experiences I've had in dreaming and lucid dreaming, even doing the exception thing, not planting another person's an idea in another person's mind, but going layer to layer in a dream and then going back to a dream. So I'll be in a dream, and then I'll go into a deeper layer of the dream, and then I'll go back to the previous dream. Crazy, but I guess we can do one on that too. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me. And I hope that I'm not the only individual that, can share the experience. Hopefully you can too. So please do subscribe to this channel. And of course, and always, I wish you much health, much wealth, much success, love, and happiness.